The rain poured over the busy streets of Seattle, Washington, as Sophia Carter stood outside a towering glass office building with trembling hands and a resume that had already been rejected by dozens of companies. She had only enough money left for a simple dinner, and this interview felt like her final chance before everything she had worked for slipped away forever. What she never imagined was that the moment she stepped through those revolving doors, someone's life would change forever alongside hers. The powerful CEO of the company would see her for the very first time, and one unexpected glance would begin a journey neither of them could have predicted. Before we continue this emotional story, please take a moment to like this video, comment below, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel Kindness Forever if you believe kindness and second chances can truly change lives. Your support helps us bring more inspiring stories to you. Sophia was 27 years old, hardworking, intelligent, and quietly determined. After losing both her parents within 2 years, she had spent every day caring for her younger brother while juggling temporary jobs just to keep their small apartment. She never complained because she believed difficult seasons eventually passed. Every rejection letter hurt, but instead of giving up, she simply prepared for the next opportunity with even greater determination. That rainy morning, she walked into one of the largest technology companies in the United States wearing the only professional suit she owned, carefully repaired after years of use. Although nervous, she carried herself with quiet confidence because she knew honesty and perseverance were worth more than expensive clothes. At the same time, Nathan Brooks, the 35-year-old CEO of Brooks Innovations, was walking through the company lobby after finishing an exhausting board meeting. Despite his incredible success, Nathan had become emotionally distant after years of betrayal from people who only admired his wealth and influence. He had stopped believing genuine people still existed in the corporate world. As he crossed the lobby, he noticed Sophia helping an elderly visitor who had accidentally dropped important documents across the polished marble floor. Without worrying that she might be late for her own interview, Sophia knelt down, gathered every page carefully, comforted the worried stranger, and even escorted him to the correct office. Nathan watched the entire moment from a distance. There was no audience, no cameras, and no reward waiting for her. She simply chose kindness because it was part of who she was. For the first time in years, something stirred inside his heart. It wasn't just admiration for her beauty, although her gentle smile immediately caught his attention. It was the rare sincerity in her actions that stayed with him long after she disappeared into the elevator. Sophia's interview was far from perfect. She became nervous while answering several difficult questions, and one interviewer doubted whether her limited experience matched the company's expectations. Yet every answer reflected integrity, resilience, and a willingness to learn. Instead of pretending to know everything, she admitted her weaknesses while explaining how every challenge had taught her valuable lessons. Nathan quietly observed the interview through a live internal feed, becoming more impressed with every passing minute. He realized she possessed something that could never be taught in business school: character. Rather than making an immediate decision based on emotion, Nathan asked the hiring team to evaluate Sophia fairly. Days passed before she finally received a phone call offering her the position. Tears filled her eyes because it meant she could finally provide stability for her brother without worrying about rent every month. She accepted the opportunity with overwhelming gratitude, determined to prove everyone had made the right choice. As weeks became months, Sophia earned the respect of everyone around her. She stayed late to help coworkers, solved problems without seeking recognition, and treated every employee, from executives to janitors, with equal respect. Nathan found himself looking forward to every meeting where she happened to be present. His admiration slowly grew into something much deeper, but he remained careful not to misuse his position. Instead of rushing into romance, he focused on earning her trust through respect, honesty, and patience. Outside the office, Sophia continued volunteering at a local community center on weekends, helping children with homework and assisting families struggling through difficult times. When Nathan quietly visited one afternoon to deliver a company donation, he saw the same compassion he had witnessed on the day they first met. She smiled with genuine warmth while encouraging every child to believe in a brighter future. In that simple moment, Nathan realized he had not fallen in love with success, appearance, or perfection. He had fallen in love with a heart that never stopped giving, even when life had given her so little. Eventually, Nathan invited Sophia to dinner, making it clear there would never be pressure or expectations connected to her career. She appreciated his honesty and sincerity. Over time, they discovered they shared similar dreams about building a life based on kindness, family, and serving others. Their relationship grew naturally, founded on mutual respect instead of wealth or status. Together they launched scholarship programs for struggling students and expanded company initiatives supporting local communities, proving that success becomes truly meaningful when it lifts others. Some people questioned whether a CEO and an ordinary employee could ever build a genuine relationship, but those who knew them closely understood the truth. Nathan had not fallen in love because Sophia was extraordinary in the eyes of the world. He fell in love because she remained kind when no one was watching, courageous when life became difficult, and hopeful when giving up seemed easier. Sophia, in turn, loved Nathan not because he was wealthy, but because beneath the title of CEO was a man who had finally opened his heart again. If this story has touched your heart and reminded you that kindness can appear in the most unexpected moments, please like this video, share it with someone who needs hope today, and subscribe to Kindness Forever for more emotional stories that inspire faith in humanity. Before we end, tell us in the comments, do you believe true love begins with kindness rather than first impressions? We'd love to read your thoughts. As the lights of Seattle reflected across the evening skyline, Sophia looked back at the building she had once entered with fear and uncertainty. She had walked through those doors searching only for a job, but life had rewarded her with something far greater, a future filled with purpose, love, and hope. Their journey reminded everyone that sometimes the greatest opportunities are not the ones we plan for, but the ones that find us when we refuse to stop believing. Even on life's darkest, rainiest days, one act of kindness can change two hearts forever.